Hostinger Review 2022. What is Hostinger web hosting? Hostinger is one of the most well-known WordPress hosting providers that offers its administrations at reasonable costs to both individual and business clients around the world. This article will give you a knowledge into Hostinger WordPress Hosting Review 2022, in light of my own involvement in them, as well as some strong data from other web-based surveys and assets, counting their authority site. Toward the finish of this survey, I'll likewise impart my insight about their administration and what I like or abhorrence about it. We should get everything rolling. In a change in existence where WordPress hosting and security are basic to your business, there are numerous decisions accessible with regards to facilitating your site. You'll need to ensure you pick a supplier that is solid and fully informed regarding industry guidelines. An organization that gives state-of-the-art innovation to guard your site from programmers and infections on top of offering reasonable value and can be challenging to track down. We've taken a gander at a portion of the present driving facilitating suppliers and aggregated a far-reaching survey for you in view of our rules beneath. We want to assist you with reducing your choices to meet your requirements as well as offer a legitimate viewpoint about each host we checked on. Kindly note, this audit does exclude all suppliers in every classification. These are essentially a portion of our top picks and unambiguous classes inside WordPress hosting. Day in and day out client care highlight set, self-managed. If an issue emerges in one of your sites during working hours, how rapidly do they answer? What amount of time do they require to investigate and determine issues? Why should I use Hostinger? There are a lot of justifications for why you ought to decide to have your site with Hostinger, and I will go through a couple of them at this moment. You most likely definitely realize that Hostinger is one of my most loved facilitating organizations around. Their client service is first-rate and I view their new estimating as truly reasonable, particularly given what they bring to the table. While they don't have the chimes in general and whistles that a few different hosts have, like VoltPress or WP Engine, they certainly keep it straightforward, and that is actually the thing the vast majority need. Free WordPress installation.
Hostinger gives free establishment of WordPress on all plans. Some facilitating suppliers offer free establishment just on more costly bundles. At Hostinger, you get it regardless of which plans you pick. This can save you a ton of time and exertion on the off chance that you're simply beginning with WordPress facilitating, or on the other hand assuming you have a few necessities that are intended for your site's requests, for instance, data sets. Easy site builder. We've given web page assembling a ton of thought and have concocted a straightforward however hearty arrangement that makes it incredibly simple to construct your site. Whenever you pursue our managed WordPress facilitating administration or virtual private server plan, we give you a natural control board where you can without much of a stretch intuitive all components of your site, counting pictures. Every one of our topics are likewise portable, prepared right out of the crate, no additional work expected on your part. You likewise get a single tick establishments for famous modules, for example, Yoast SEO, Contact Form 7 and Jetpack. As a matter of fact, we think site building is not difficult to such an extent that in a real sense, anybody can make it happen, from complete novices to prepared fashioners. Click installs and 24/7 customer support. Hostinger offers a broad rundown of a single tick introduces for well-known CMS like WordPress and Joomla. The site even records which explicit adaptation of every product is accessible on its servers. Making another site ready with Hostinger is basically as simple as 1, 2, 3, or perhaps 1, 2, 4, assuming you need to pick your own space name. Be that as it may, what might be said about client assistance? This region is likely where most suppliers miss the mark, however not at Hostinger. The organization has a day in and day out live talk include, making it exceptionally advantageous to get help any season of day or night. Clients can likewise connect by telephone or email to get help at whatever point they need it. Reseller account. Clients who have a reseller account will have full command over their clients' records as well as their own records in general. The client's record names and client IDs will consequently be made in your affiliate board. What's the significance here? You can introduce any sort of programming for your client on their server or divert them to any area you need. Assuming a client has previously bought facilitating with us and is hoping to utilize it from another site, we don't have to do anything. Just let us know what you need to do and we'll deal with all the other things for you. There are no restrictions on transfer speed or circle space expense. Domain registration, more or less. Area name enlistment is buying an internet address for your site. It can take various structures relying upon your picked enlistment center, yet as a rules, like enrolling an organization or individual, in actuality. If you have any desire to purchase WordPress hosting with Hostinger administration and pick a remarkable space name that no other person has enlisted previously, we offer you a few high-level areas, TLDs, you can utilize. Some TLDs give specific advantages. They recognize your site and make it simpler for guests to recollect its name. For instance, .com implies a business substance, while organization implies that it is possessed by an association as opposed to a person. Uptime guarantee, the main specialized metric that is important. On the off chance that a host guarantees 99.9% uptime on their web facilitating yet neglects to uphold it with an assurance of administration, no inquiries posed, it's basically impossible for you to trust them. Most has attempt to go through time as a selling point on the grounds that a great many people don't have any idea what it implies. What many don't comprehend is that a 99.9% uptime rating doesn't mean your site will be down for 2 minutes and 47 seconds of the year. That would be 99.98%, which isn't close by anyone's standards. Daily backups to guarantee your information is secure. Hostinger's foundation utilizes everyday reinforcements, everything being equal. This guarantees that would it be a good idea for anything happen to your record, including a hacking endeavor, your information will be re-established in no time. Assuming that you're searching for security and dependable WordPress hosting with an accentuation on speed and unwavering quality, look no farther than Hostinger. Peruse our inside and out audit to more deeply study their arrangements. Join thousands of satisfied webmasters. Don't just take our word for it. We're the web hosting provider of choice for thousands of happy customers.